Hi everyone, I'm Ningification and this is the first video on my channel. This video is going to be about unpopular K-pop opinions I found on Reddit. There are definitely some outrageous ones, so I hope you enjoy. Disclaimer: if you can't handle anyone else's opinions but your own, click off. The first opinion is that Forever One is mid. What if I were to say this was correct? I personally dislike the sound of the song and it overall was a letdown, especially because it was SNSD. I hope it grows on me because their discography is really impressive and this one disappoints. Songs like I Got a Boy, Jennie, The Boys, and Into the New World are songs I bop to on the regular. And I listened to this once and said, no, this song was so boring. Absolutely not. They could have referenced their award-winning discography, but instead they put out this shit song. And considering they sampled their own debut, I expected it to be prominent and nostalgic, and it was none of the sorts. Sorry, but they flopped. This opinion says that Twice is not being overworked. Girl, what? This is the dumbest thing I've seen all year. Let's go over their comebacks and activities in 2018. In 2018, they started with a tour in Japan during January. In February, Candy Pop was released a single album with a B-side that they promoted, made a music video. Then in April, What Is Love EP released, with 6 songs. Then only in May, they came back with yet another single album with a B-side called Wake Me Up. And while this released, they started touring all around Asia from May to August. Then, in June, they had a single which was a cover or I Want You Back by then the Jackson 5, which had a music video. At this point, they're having a comeback almost every month. Then in July, they put their concerts to a halt to release Dance the Night Away, which came with a repackage of What Is Love plus 3 new songs, continuing their 4-month streak of monthly comebacks. Then in September, they released a full Japanese studio album called Midzy, which came with 4 new songs along with other pre-existent Japanese songs. At the end of September, they started their tour in Japan and they went on for a month. Only 5 days after the tour's conclusion, Twice came back with a Japanese single called Stay By My Side. Would you believe me if there's more? 'Cause there is. At the beginning of November, they came back with their mini album Yes or Yes. This EP had 7 songs, which is a studio for Blackpink. In early December, they came back with a Christmas repackage which was called The Year of Yes, which had 2 new songs. Would you believe there's more? 'Cause there is. At the very end of December, they came out with Midzy repackage which had no new songs, but added a single to the album. And that's it. All 10 comebacks in 1 year, all to mini albums, 2 repackages, 1 studio album, and 4 single albums. And they continue to have an average for comebacks a year, to Korean and to Japanese, while they are touring. So Twice is not overworked, guys. This opinion says that Blackpink is the most influential girl group. This is false because Girls' Generation exists. When it comes to the trends of K-pop, Girls' Generation is the OG. The first fan cam made was of Loona. They had the first photo cards, and they created center and visual positions. I would say that Blackpink is influential in the sense that they nationalized K-pop, but people also have to give credit to groups or artists such as Girls' Generation, psy, BTS, and 21. This opinion says that Run To You is Stacy's only good comeback. I want to know how people come up with such atrocious opinions. This opinion is a disgrace to the K-pop community, but either way I'm going to explain why you're so wrong. So Bad, aespa, and Stereotype are all 10/10s. They all have great instrumentals and hooks. I must say that Run To You is their best comeback as the album as a whole is just so good, especially B-sides such as Young Love. So good. But anyway, you are wrong, educate yourself. The final opinion is the worst. It says that the concern for the sexualization of minors is blown out of proportion. This is literally so fucked up. I didn't you could have a limit to being concerned about a literal minor being sexualized. Like what? I think that this opinion also fits well into current circumstances with Cookie and New Jeans, which this song was most obviously made with sexual intent for 14-year-old girls. It's disgusting, and I don't want to hear anybody defending it because there are 14-year-old girls in New Jeans. It also isn't only New Jeans. It's most of the underage idols in the industry that are forced to do sexy dances and act like adults. It's gross and it needs to stop. People who make opinions like these need mental assistance. That's all for the unpopular opinions I found on Reddit. And I was actually literal bawling my eyes out when I read some of these, like what the actual fuck. But anyway, if you want me to do this again, I still have a ton saved, so let me know. But thank you all for watching my first video. Subscribe if you liked watching and have a nice day or night.